Hi, it's Jane, and on today's WOTWIP and Coffee, I have iced coffee. I have to tell you, packing is for the birds, and I've been going through stuff, to get rid of, that kind of stuff. But my God, there's a ton of it, Didn't realize I had that much stuff in there. But it's getting done. Finding there's a lot that can go to Goodwill. Well, Salvation Army or the American Rescues. I only go to Goodwill if the other ones aren't open and aren't taking things. So, anyway, thought I would continue to work on the blanket here. If I can find my hook. Hopefully I can find my hook. There it is. My voice is a little shot. A lot of that has to do with the dust and all the nonsense. Let me move my marker up. Not only the dust, but fighting with the bamboo. I've been getting up about 5:30 each morning, go out there and work on the bamboo. And I tell you, as soon as I get it cut, it seems like I turn around and what I cut is back. So, yeah. Fixing to bombard it with some nasty pesticides. Well, it's glyphosate. It'll be fine. I've already checked with the conservation to make sure that I can actually spray it without it harming anything. They've already told me it's fine. They gave me a couple of brands to use. So that was helpful. That was really nice. Because they didn't have to do that, but they're nice enough they're going to let you know what's going to work and not work and help with the, keeping the soils and conservation well done. Now, I will tell you, I got a letter from the fellow that actually, the family that owns the mountain and are selling these lots. There's an HOA, but you don't pay it because there are no meetings, no nothing. So, anyway, got a letter from him telling me that I have caused erosion on this property. But here's the problem. The part that he's claiming that is eroded is where, you remember a couple of months ago where I put up that video showing his company bringing in those concrete barriers, and then he made someone come, the contractor, come and dig a ditch all the way around that corner. He did that because the water that naturally flows from the creek that's underground, that flows down that way anyway, it worried him that it was going to cause problems for the road. That creek has been here for thousands of years. It was here before I moved here, and it was running down this side of the road to begin with. He created the erosion by having him dig a ditch. And I'm like, look, you're the one that dug the ditch. You insisted it be done. You did all of this without one, consulting me, talking to me about it. letting me go to the conservation area, soil and area conservation, and get their suggestions. You made a unilateral decision. You did that. So I'm a little perturbed with him because of what he's done. And yes, it has caused some problems. And I can see where he's talking about the erosion, but he did it. So I'm a little perturbed about that fella. I've already talked to the lawyer. They've already sent him a letter. And as well as that, I've had the soil and conservation group come out and look at it and determine what can be done. And of course, their first suggestion was never should have been a ditch dug because it was there the first time we came out before you even started building. Yeah, I know. But whatever. It just seems like it's one thing after another, doesn't it, folks? It's like Drama City over here. But, yeah, I have not had an opportunity to crochet whatsoever this week at all. I am that far behind. So, because I've been doing things in the house and outside and inside and in the garage and outside of the garage. But I will say this, I'm sleeping really good every night because I'm so bushwhacked, I can't help but sleep. I'm exhausted. So that's been rather fun. And the kitties sleeping all over on top of boxes, and as I'm going through things to put into a donation box, they're trying to get things out of it. I had a box that had some leashes in it, and these were some dog leashes, and they're brand new. I mean, I've never used them, but I'm not going to use them, so I was going to donate them. Izzy pulled it out, and they're still in the packaging. Izzy pulled it out and started carrying it off. She had a new trophy. Had to snag it back from her. She was not happy with me. She kind of gave me the look like, that was mine. I claimed it. What's wrong with you, woman? So yeah, it's been an interesting day. I will say that, going through the things and putting the things up and looking around and seeing, oh my God, this place is a mess, and then loading up the car to take donations. That's just fun. And there's some things that I found, mainly they were photo albums of my kids when they were little. Of course, then I went down the rabbit hole looking at them, looking at all the memories, laughing about some of the things, pictures that we've taken. And I'm one of those, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you've seen it. I used to love going to Olin Mills, and I would make the kids get ready. We would go every year to have a picture taken at Olin Mills. You know, family photo. And I never bought the big packages. I would buy, you know, the 8x10 or 12 by 14, whatever it was that I wanted. Would purchase that. But the thing is, Olin Mills was very good about giving you the blooper shots. You know, the ones that were no good, that they decided they weren't worth it and they weren't going to put in the package. But they used to always give you those free. I love those photos. I absolutely think they are the most hilarious thing in the whole wide world. So I used to take every one of them. They're in those photo albums. And they're, kids sticking their tongues out, looking sideways. Looking at something else, looking down, whatever. Kid crying, you name it. So, yeah, that's been rather fun to go down memory lane. I see we're starting to get really nasty with all the politics again. Oh, people. We all know who you want, who you stand for. Do you really need to try to post all kinds of fun things? Now, I do like to post a lot of those memes that make fun of both of them when I can find them. Of course, what I think is hilarious is the fact checkers do not fact check anything that Biden or Biden supporters put out there. And some of it is absolutely false. And I don't know if you know this or not, but if you go to the White House website, you can see the declaration where Biden has said that he will not interfere with illegals voting or registering them to vote. They support that. Well, that's fine if they're voting in local elections and your localities have decided that's okay. But I think yesterday, or maybe it was 2 days ago, there was an act that was put out called the SAVE Act, which would enforce the laws not allowing illegals to vote. And of course, Democrats voted it down, voted against it. So it didn't pass. And I've heard a lot of people saying that Democrats are creating treason. Well, yeah, they are. We've seen videos of Obama cropping up where he admits that he wasn't born in Hawaii, wasn't born in the U.S., he was born in Kenya. You see all kinds of stuff like that coming back up, as well as all the old crap against Trump and everything else. So, yeah, I just find it rather interesting. People dig up this shit. They'll fact check anything and everything that goes against any Republican and say it's false, whether it is or isn't. It may be that there was something that was misleading in the way that it was worded. They fact check memes. Folks, they're fact checking memes. Memes are meant to be parodies, jokes, you name it. And I'm sorry. I think you have to be some kind of special stupid to fact check a meme or a parody. It's like the one where the woman's out on the line hanging her wash and says you're about to find out why your grandmother washed your aluminum foil and washed out her plastic bags. I still do that. My mother did it. My sisters still do it. Yeah, sometimes it's just not worth throwing away a good plastic bag. But they fact-checked that and found that it's false. And saved the and also about saving the baking grease. Well, I save my baking grease. I use it to cook my eggs in every morning. I mean, seriously. Fact-checking a meme? Yep. We're going downhill fast. I do have another shout-out video that I'm working on for next week. I have not really been searching because I've not really been doing a lot of watching. I've done a couple of watching, a couple of videos here and there, like first thing in the morning when I get my coffee and when I'm eating my oatmeal or my eggs or whatever, breakfast. And then I go out and start working, So yeah, that's been rather fun. Fun to see the cats because the minute I come in from working outside, they've got to sniff my shoes. They have to sniff the machete. They sniff the clippers. You name it. They're like, what is it? What are those smells? We don't know what the nature is. So I have my guard kitties taking care of me, making sure that I haven't brought in any snakes or anything. Folks, I haven't even seen any snakes out here. That doesn't mean they aren't here. It just means I haven't seen any. I've seen lots of deer. I will tell you this afternoon I had the garage door open because yesterday, while it was 99 and felt like 105 and humid as all get out, well, it rained last night really hard. Of course, that's from the hurricane barrel. And so it cooled things off. So the temperatures have been about 80, 81. Hasn't been too bad. So I had the garage door open so that I could go in and out of the garage, having some natural light, that kind of thing. So I could bring a box in, clear it out, empty it, decide where it's going, whether it's staying or what. And so that was rather interesting because I walked outside and there was a deer standing in the garage. Now I wasn't quick enough to get my phone out and take a picture before it took off. But, it was like looking in to see what's going on, I guess. Now they do come up to the front door. They do come up right in front of the house, in the very front, when they're eating the grass or whatever, the weeds. Yeah, they'll eat the weeds. They won't eat the bamboo, dang it. But, and I have a couple of friends that tell me I should either get a koala or some panda bears to eat the bamboo. I'm like, folks, it's not the kind of bamboo they like eating. So yeah, that was kind of startling. I wasn't expecting that, so kind of scared me a little. But I quickly calmed down and got back to work because he took off up the hill. I think I scared it more than it scared me. But I don't know what I would have done if it had been the bear. People keep telling me there's a bear here. I have yet to see the bear, although I have seen the bear up the road, about half a mile up the road. I have seen the bear up there, so I do know it's here. I just haven't seen it near me. So what are you guys working on today? Have you had a good opportunity to do your crochet or your knit, whatever it is you're working on? I did find a couple of books that I thought was rather interesting. I thought I knew where they were, but they weren't in the place I thought they were. They were someplace totally different. But now they are with the rest of the crochet books. Let me show you what they are. One is the double-ended crochet. And this is one by Annie's. And It's double-ended hook crochet, and it's got the mittens in the round, socks, that kind of stuff. So I did put it with the crochet books. And then I found a unconstructed, what is it called? Unconstructed cardigans crochet. These are some rather interesting cardigans. And it's basically just using shapes, you know? So, like I said, those are getting ready to go into the crochet box, or the box that has the crochet books in it. And then I found this. I thought was cute. Let me get it. Found another bag of those little wheels. You know, this started with the wheels. Little flowers. Did find another one of those, which I thought was rather odd. It was actually in a box with interfacings, sewing interfacings. I have no idea why I put it there. Who knows? With me, anything is likely. Absolutely anything. Well, I think I'm going to make this one a short and sweet one because my voice is starting to give out totally. So, folks, I'm going to let you go for now. Get this up there, and I'll see you again tomorrow. So, in the meantime, everybody have a great week. Be kind to yourself. Be kinder to one another. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.